Do you know that relationships are classified into 3 different categories? As you know, we are closer to some people and we share only certain information with those types of people. I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 kinds of relationships. My article comes from our Communicate books. The article is called Types of Relationships and can be found on page 126 and is written by Rudolph and Kathleen Verteber. The first kind of relationship can be classified into people known as acquaintances. An acquaintance is defined as people whom we know by name and talk with when the opportunity arises, but with whom our interactions are limited. Examples of these types of people could be your neighbors, people you have class with, people you go to church with, or people that are in a club that you're in. Many acquaintance relationships grow out of a particular context. There are several tips that can help you become more competent when conversing with others. Initiating conversations, listening, and taking turns can often help balance out the conversations. Making your comments relevant and being polite are 2 other helpful hints when conversing with an acquaintance. Now that you have a good idea of how an acquaintance is classified, let's go on to the second type of relationship, friends. Friends are defined as people whom we have voluntarily negotiated more personal relationships. As time goes on, some acquaintances may become our friends. After acquaintances become our friends, interactions become less role-based and more interpersonally satisfying. An example could be if 2 people have class together, they may plan to go and play basketball after school, and eventually that could lead into a friendship. There are several key points to follow in order for a friendship to grow and develop. Initiation is a key point because it allows you to keep in contact with the other person. A second key point is responsiveness, which involves listening and responding to one another. A third key point is self-disclosure, which involves sharing feelings with others. A fourth key point is emotional support, which is basically what it says. It means providing support and providing comfort when it's needed. The last key point is conflict management, which is managing conflicts so that both people's needs are met. The final kind of relationship is close friends or intimates. Close friends or intimates are those people whom we share close, caring, and trusting relationships characterized by a high degree of commitment, trust, independence, disclosure, and enjoyment. We are likely only to have a few of these types of people. There are 2 different types of relationships. A platonic relationship is one in which the partners are not sexually attracted to each other or do not act upon their attraction that they feel. A romantic relationship, however, is the opposite. It's one in which the partners act on their sexual reaction. In order to maintain intimate relationships with one another, both must continue to trust one another, which is essential in all relationships. We can show trust by sharing information with one another by having the confidence that they will keep it confidential. In order to maintain an intimate relationship, be dependable, responsive, effective, faithful, and transparent. In conclusion, the more you know about each kind of relationship, the more it will help you to determine who your acquaintances, friends, and intimates are. I hope you have learned and now better understand the 3 different types of relationships. Thank you for watching my speech.